Addiv. It's good to see you.
You as well?
How have you been?
I've been a little bit busy, preoccupied with a necromancy project, but other than that, I've been good.
Necromancy. Interesting.
Let's just say we'll have a steady supply of goods for the foreseeable future.
Lovely, lovely, especially with... I had a little talk with Vamber the other day.
Oh yeah, you were doing that casino night, weren't you?
Right.
How'd that go?
Oh, the casino. That went lovely. We had a lot of fun gambling. Afterward, I invited Vamber over to have a little chat. They brought Tempest.
From the sound of it, sounds like it didn't go well.
It did not. Vamber broke off the alliance.
Expected though.
And then,
I mean,
called me a tyrant and revealed that MC was definitely the one who blew up part of ℕ𝕤𝕤, as well as Vamber themselves supplying the bombs.
oh.
So quite a bit of stuff there.
I think I could probably bend Tempest to our whims.
Oh, definitely. I had a little word with Tempest afterward, put some thoughts into their head.
Right.
Vamber's not the best leader.
No. Self-proclaimed god, ego. I mean...
Too much pride
yeah,
for their
maybe you have the power of a tyrant, but at least you don't have the ego of a tyrant.
Yep. So...
anyways, what's wrong with unification? All we want is to end all conflict.
I know. So, they're pretty mad about us taking over the old kingdoms without informing them first.
They've had plenty of time since the war ended to reclaim their land,
Precisely
but they
what
abandoned
I said.
it.
That's
they didn't care until it was taken.
Exactly. They were on about how, oh, it was our homes. We had such good memories. They left those memories and their homes to rot. Nobody lived there. It's been, what, a week now? Over?
I'd say it's been a month since the war ended.
You're right.
They've had plenty of time to say, hey, we're moving back, but there's been no effort on their side.
Nope. From my knowledge, no one lives there, or lived there.
Do we know where they're planning the masquerade?
The masquerade? They informed me that they're not going to do a masquerade, it's just going to be the trial, as well as who will be elected, which ℕ𝕤𝕤 is the only contender, so unless someone speaks up 5 seconds before, ℕ𝕤𝕤 is guaranteed.
Right.
But, they have a new abyss
well.
They're planning on throwing some people into. Whoever survives the longest wins.
The problem with that is they have to get people to willingly go in.
Yep.
And if they don't send a champion of their own in, well, clearly it's a trap.
Yep. I believe...
Though the bigger insult would be to survive as long as possible and then climb back out and push Vamber in.
Well, that's a good idea. As you were talking about with getting them to pay us back at the trial, I came up with a little idea if they refuse. I'm planning to have someone, perhaps Arch or one of the new people, to get them a bit more involved in the Nether Kingdom. Spawn a wither if they disagree.
Lovely. I should let you know I do have a little bit of leverage over Sky right now.
you
as
do.
I believe I've informed you a bit about. I think
Yes.
their efforts would be best spent causing a little bit of chaos on their end. I've
Agreed.
instructed them to use the identity potion to blow up Vamber's house and get caught while doing it, and
I
then to
see.
teleport away, all under the
Good,
guise
good.
of being Tempest. And if I can feed a few words into Tempest's head about our specialties, as they seem to be struggling with having mischief be their specialty, they may start questioning if they've actually done it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, here is that potion.
Thank you kindly.
No problem. Oh, while we're on the topic of the election and the trial, I had a little talk with Mel as well. They have
Oh,
offered an alliance. It was originally so they could. It was. She came up with the weird thing of ally with me and I'll give you information. I knew all the information she gave me, but I don't mind an alliance with New Ohio, especially with Mel as the leader. I'd like to keep that in check.
right, right. I think after this war, once we win, we'll need to demand vassalage from New Ohio.
Definitely.
They can keep a ducal title, perhaps, but I don't think we move any further from that.
No. Yes. Oh, I also started building my castle. You might have seen it.
I did. I did.
Indeed. It is currently terribly disproportionate, but I'm working to fix that.
Listen, if it's disproportionate, we just kill the people who say it is.
Precisely, gaslighting. I love it. Is there anything else?
Do you want me to make any moves against Water Kingdom other than talking to Tempest? Figure most of my spy network is basically gone since we're at the end of the war, and, well, Kurz being part of the Nether Kingdom, and Mel
Indeed.
basically being a piece that we can use.
I've been speaking to quite a few of the people from the Water Kingdom. Within the next few weeks, their numbers will drop pretty dramatically. If I'm planning it right, which I am.
I think we should push Mel to convince Marmalade to join either the Nether Kingdom or Ohio as well.
I'm working on that one. Marmalade's at the moment the closest to joining the Nether Kingdom. I have Vamber believing that they sent the notes of their own free will. Vamber doesn't trust Marmalade at all, and from the looks of it, Marmalade is growing resentful of Vamber because of that. I've been leaving Marmalade little gifts as well.
Right.
They'll be on our side within the next week.
Wonderful.
Indeed.
Hear me out. How would we feel about repeating history?
How so?
Well, Vamber seems to cherish their hunt. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank on what they're called. They're bugs. Tarantula hawks.
Ah,
That's what the name is. Tarantula hawks. You know, the little
yes.
flies. They seem to treasure that.
I feel as though I might know where you're going with this.
A leader must pay for the actions of their followers, even if they do supply the arms for it. It's the same deal as what happened with Seth.
Indeed.
There's no difference. So we can set that up. But
Indeed.
we should know that as soon as we openly attack them, they'll be gone in the wind.
Definitely. I know
And I
they're.
think as soon as they're gone in the wind, we take the new Water Kingdom.
Yep. Lovely. Hmm. So So if we're planning on taking the new Water Kingdom, we probably don't want to spawn the Wither right there.
I mean, we can.
Push Vamber into
What
the
I-
abyss, like you said. Continue.
I figured we'd make a prison to place these Vamber in the new Water Kingdom after the Wither's dealt with. Figure it'll leave a decent amount of craters we could fill with lava.
Ah, smart.
We don't have to have anybody live in the new Water Kingdom. We just need it to be a memorial of sorts.
Indeed.
Of the cowardice of the Water Kingdom. They cowered in the first war. They fled even with having us stand in between them and Ohio. And even when the war's over, they were too scared to come back.
Yep.
They have no ground.
They don't. The Water Kingdom is by far the most pathetic. Ohio might be a small club at the moment, but at least they have some resources, opinions, anything. The Water Kingdom has no personality, nothing that makes them somewhat stand out. They're very impulsive. Only thing that comes to mind, really, about them.
Well, if it comes down to it, give the order and I'll take Vamber's head.
The only thing that might be of concern is the amount of TNT Vamber has.
We can always rebuild.
Indeed.
They may be able to blow up our lands, but even if they did, their fighters can never match us.
Definitely not. And hopefully by the end of the month, they won't have any fighters.
Well, let's go and see how much of God will bleed.
Yep. Alright, let me head back to the motel. Gotta get some things. I don't trust Vamber as far as I could throw her, and as far as I know, she's planning right now. Is that Arch? I haven't seen them in a while. Arch! What a pleasure to see you.
Oh, hi, Bess.
Hi, how have you been?
Oh, well, I've been decent, I guess.
Lovely. I see you're suited up now.
Yeah, I finally got all my armor back.
Beautiful. A lot has changed since I've last seen you. Have you seen the casino? Or
No, I don't believe I have.
Oh, it's not completely finished, but if you'd like to take a look, follow me.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Beautiful.
How have you been?
I've been well. Quite a bit else has happened. We'll discuss that. You're aware of the meeting coming up, correct?
Correct.
I've actually been looking to talk to you about something. This is the casino.
Really?
Yes. Not completely finished, but we have the tables set up and the trial room completed.
Oh. It's looking really nice.
Thank you. But speaking of the trial coming up, we should move to a more secure location. The meeting room? Have you been there? I don't believe you have. Alright, follow me. What have you been doing recently?
Oh, not much. I've, just talked to Sky, talked to Eclipse. I went back to my house with my dog. Just
You have
nothing
dogs?
interesting.
How lovely.
Yeah, 3 of them.
How long have you had them?
Since before the festival.
Hey, oh, how nice.
She won't have them much longer.
Is the meeting room down here?
Yes.
Oh.
Feel free to come down.
Oh.
I'll block it up once you get down. I'll be right behind you.
Is that a safe fall?
It should be.
Okay.
Coming down.
This really is quite far down.
It is. We also have some XP farms down here, so feel free to use them whenever you need. The waypoint's here.
Thank you.
Of course, of course.
Whoa.
Do you like it?
Wow. Yeah, I love it.
It really fits
better
the
than the
vibe.
Ohio meeting room ever was.
Tell me about it, Lord. So, on with what I was going to say. The trial's coming up. You're aware, correct?
Correct.
You have quite a few votes, don't you?
Yeah, I believe so.
At the moment, it seems it'll be you or Gator going up against Meta. Now, I'm going to be plain and clear here. I want Meta to lose. I believe you've caught word about his treasonous acts.
Some of them, yes, I've definitely heard around.
Indeed, indeed. So, I thought I'd let you in on what they're planning for the trial. Vamber's kingdom is planning on throwing you guys in a huge cave and seeing how long you'll survive.
What?
Yep. Now, I know Meta isn't geared up, but I also don't know how well you are against fighting different types of mobs, because it's not just your regular skeletons and creepers. They have quite a few of other mobs. Cave centipedes, these large skeletons with hats. I'm not completely sure what those are called. I've been down there. It's not a fun
shit.
experience. I'm going...
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm going to do my best to supply you with as much as I can. Because as I said, I want Meta to lose this. If you have to kill him yourself while down there, I haven't heard any of that. I haven't heard that was against the rules. So, feel free to do so.
If I find it absolutely necessary, I will.
Good, good. I think at the moment that might be the easiest way to get out. You're also allowed to bring whatever you have on you down there. Now, if all goes well, and you come out alive, I have a task I'd like you to complete.
Okay.
Have you heard of what the Nether has done with the old kingdoms?
Yes, I have. I've heard.
Good, good. What are your opinions on such? I haven't gotten many
Well,
from others.
I will admit it was a bit surprising to see that. It definitely wasn't what I was expecting, but I do think that was a good move.
Good, good. Now, the Water Kingdom will disagree with you. I talked to ℚ𝕚𝕚 and her second Tempest the other day. They have broken their alliance. And in the process, they have called me tyrannical and admitted to blowing up part of Strider, the old Water Kingdom, and the Nether Kingdom's territory. I'm not happy about this.
If you were happy about that, there would be something wrong with you. So, right?
You're right, you're right. I'd like you to do something after the trial is over. I want to be paid back for the damages. I think that's fair, don't you?
Yeah, that seems 100% fair.
But it's ℚ𝕚𝕚, and we both know how stubborn they are.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a good chance they'll deny me there. Which is why I want some leverage. And that leverage comes in form of a 3-skulled beast. If ℚ𝕚𝕚 refuses to pay me back, you are to unleash a wither on the new Water Kingdom.
Oh.
Don't worry. For the people who I am still friends with, friends, more so allied with over there, Marmalade and ℚ𝕚𝕤 and the others, I will allow them to take their stuff or take it and put it in a safe place, or shield their areas if I have enough time to do so. But I want ℚ𝕚𝕚 to learn that going against the Nether Kingdom is not of their best interest. Is that fair?
Yes, it's more than fair.
Good, good. I'm glad we see eye to eye, Arch. I'll be giving you the soul sand as well as the skulls the day before at the meeting.
Alright. Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Perfect. One more thing I wanted to ask. I heard you and Sky have been talking quite a bit. How are they?
Oh, they're as decent as they could be. Just kind of out of the way of everyone, trying to stay clear of most people.
I've heard. And with the election coming up for Ohio, what are your opinions on the matter?
I honestly have no idea.
That's fair.
I haven't heard much.
At the moment, I believe Mel is the only one running. You and Mel were acquaintances, weren't you?
I'd hardly call us acquaintances.
I see. I believe they were the one who figured out you were my spy. Right?
They
Used
were.
it against you.
They did.
I see. I'll keep that in mind. I've been talking to them quite frequently.
Oh, you have?
I have. Since everything with Ohio is done, there's no wrong in telling you they were also one of my spies.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, holy shit.
I have quite a few friends. Friends. So, just so it doesn't shock you in advance, as I know you have quite the opinions on old Ohio. And I have been discussing ideas of an alliance when it comes to going up against the Water Kingdom.
Oh,
Indeed,
an alliance?
yes. At least for the time being. I don't tend to keep up alliances very well. I'm not the most trusting when it comes to other kingdom leaders. I'll admit that.
Wow.
Thoughts on the matter?
Well,
I
I
see.
honestly, I'm not so sure about this alliance with Ohio and such. Like,
I'm not either.
obviously, I trust that your decisions are obviously 100% good and you're only doing what's best.
They doubt
Ohio?
you. Kill them.
I understand your stance with old Ohio, I do. But think about it this way. It's easier to keep them in the palm of our hands if they're close, just like I did with Vamber.
I don't see their use. Let's just kill them.
Wikipedia, hush. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, well, I believe that was all I had to bring up. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
No, not at the time.
I see. Alright, well, you're free to go then. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Goodbye, Arch.